Now, the government is expressing concern of an increase in gender-based violence this festive season. The Department of Women is deploying robots to help combat the violence against women and children. For more on the story, I'm joined by the Minister of Women in the Presidency, Bathabile Dlamini. Minister, welcome to ENCA. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Risila, and thank you to your listeners.
Let's talk about this GBV robot that's being rolled out. How did the department come to the conclusion that this initiative would be the most useful intervention at this point? And are you able to, aside from that, are you able to provide us with the latest statistics of GBV as well as specifically violence against women and children over this festive season? You've indicated that there has been a spike in incidents over this period.
Yes, we've been able to check the past statistics, but again, we are unhappy with the variables that are used to measure violence against women and children. And for now, we only use government statistics. And there are NGOs that deal with the issues of violence against women. There is Lifeline that deals with issues of women. There are many other community organizations that deal with violence against women. And what we think should be done is to ensure that we have one repository that is going to show the real levels of violence against women and children in South Africa. What is happening makes a lot of people to underestimate the damage that is there in the country and the damage that is continuing to take place in our country.
Minister, can you cite specific statistics that have that have raised concern over this specific festive season?
The specific violence that is taking place.
Yeah.
Hello, Refilwe?
All right. Minister, can you hear me?
Will you please repeat your question?
All right. Let's move on. I want to know how this roadshow that you're, the roadshow as well as the GBV robots that you've launched, how are young people going to interact with this content, with this material? Where will you be speaking to people and engaging with community members? Will you be in schools, or will these just be once-off events and initiatives? How will this information trickle down and live within people, live within communities?
When the president launched a women's robot in August, already there were young people that we had a dialogue with that said, but it's men that have a problem. They are the ones that are abusing women, and we must have a robot for men. And fortunately, most men see robots every day because almost the working men have cars and they use transport, and they know that there is a sign where you are safe, there is sign where there is where you have to be cautious, and there is a sign where you have to stop.
Okay.
And a red is saying to men they must stop.
Okay.
But also, when we had a dialogue with just men and boys only, young men said, Mama, why are we not shown people that are exemplary, people that have been in long-standing relationships, and people that are not abusive?
Okay.
Because we have to learn from those ones. Because every day you talk violence and violence and violence, and therefore there isn't anyone we are looking up to, because you are always talking to us, and you actually bombard us with men that do not behave well, And we want a good image of role models that are positive.
Well, thank you so much.
Boys and young men.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Minister Bathabile Dlamini, Minister of Women in the Presidency, there joining us on the line.